Welcome to the channel, welcome to the workshop. You might have seen a previous video, probably a week or so ago. I'll put a link somewhere up here to it. I picked up an AliExpress Strange New Worlds phaser. And yeah, we're going to give this a repaint. That's what this video is all about. I went out into Manchester and I got the only colour I've not got is this blue. And I picked up a very similar colour. So we're going to give this a repaint. I've got a con next week, the 29th of July, which is MegaCon in Manchester. So we're going to get onto the bench. I'll do a quick recap of the issues with this and what needs doing to it, and then yeah, we'll do a quick run of cleanup and paint. Cheers. Okay, as a quick recap, this is the phaser I got from AliExpress. It's not a bad representation of the phasers from Strange New Worlds. You'll see in another video I did a deep dive into the unboxing and going through it. The main problem I've got with it is you can probably see along these edges, along the front here, the paint is really bad. You can see over paint everywhere. The holes in here have all got paint stuffed in them, and there's a little bit of touching up here and there. It's a bit rough around here. You can see the print lines where it was a 3D print that's been put together and then molded, and then it's a resin cast phaser, so it's got some weight to it, but you can see through, say, round here, it's just not the best paint job. So we're going to do some cleanup. So we're going to reform these lines on the handle. We're going to clean this up a little bit. We've got a little bit of filing down along here. We'll do a bit of a tidy up around the front, square it off a little bit more. I'm not going to do too much, and then just give it a quick repaint. So that's the plan. Okay, so I picked up some sandpaper. This is the only 120 grit I've got. I've got some 80 just in case. I think the main thing is going to be just tidying up these edges. Okay, I've been looking around, looking at maybe drilling these. I don't have a drill bit that's small enough, so we're going to leave that for the moment. I can always mask these off and repaint it later. I'm going to just go around it all with some 800 grit. Right, we'll give the blow off with there, and then we are going to again put on. Right, so the plan is to go through. We're going to put some plastic primer on it, satin black the whole thing. We'll then mask off and then do blue, and then I might mask off and then do the silver with the aluminium spray. I'm not sure yet. I might paint these with a brush. I'm not sure I'm going to do the line yet. I think I've got a silver pen. Just to try and get this looking a little bit more presentable. So the first job is to blow it off with some air, and then we will plastic prime it just to make sure it's got a decent bed. Okay, so a quick blow off with some air. I'm just going to use some isopropyl alcohol just to give the surface a clean before we do anything else. I'll let that dry, and then we'll give it its first coat of paint. Okay, quick update. Mistakes have been made. Let's see it like that. This is looking quite good now. I've got the blue on. Blue's not a bad colour. You might notice it's got quite a rough texture. Unfortunately, this thing started spitting. This is not the only mistake. I'm going to put a picture up somewhere up here. I masked off the wrong bit originally and painted this bit blue rather than this bit blue. So I might have a go at sanding this back, but I'm running out of time at the moment because I've got a Comic-Con on Saturday, and today is Thursday afternoon, and this thing still finished to paint these paintings. So what I'm thinking of doing is try to rub some of this flush, and then we're going to go hand paint the silver because I don't have time to mask everything off. So we're going to do that in a minute. Okay, it's come out quite well. I did mask off for the silver, and I'll just give it some touching up here and there with obviously some spray paint and a brush. But this is looking a lot better than the paint job it came with. It's all ready now for a coat of lacquer, which I'll do tomorrow morning before I go to work, so it's all sealed and ready for MegaCon on Saturday. It's all finished now. It had a clear coat on top of it, which just pull everything together now quite nicely. It has some touch-up paint work done to it, but I think it's turned out really well. It's a much better paint job than what it came with from AliExpress. Details are not that bad on it. It'll definitely do for tomorrow. My Captain Pike cosplay at MegaCon in Manchester. And I might go back in and, as I say, some of the paint that splattered. I got some paint splatter from the blue. You can see the texture of it there. I might well go back in and resand it and redo that. This needs drilling out the holes and then putting black behind it. So I'll probably end up revisiting this at some point. But for tomorrow, it's a lot better than it was before. As you can see there, the paints I used. Did a plastic primer coat on it. Then we did the full thing in satin black. Went through and did the blue. You might have noticed I did a mistake on that originally. I painted this bit blue rather than this bit, so I had to go back and start it again. Aluminium spray paint was used to do all the silver. I ended up masking everything off, and then there was a bit of a touch up, and then it's had clear lacquer coat as well. So quick paint job. I'm much happier with that now. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow now. Thanks for watching. Cheers.